recently what I've been seeing a lot that actually disturbed me.
Black men and black women.
Yeah, like and we got black women in the house. Shout out. But we've been hearing a lot of black women saying they don't feel protected. Black men, that black men have been doing them wrong. Black men ain't ish. Like they don't want to deal with black men. Like we don't deserve them. Like we don't take care of them. Like we just mistreat them. And joining Clubhouse, I think I said something. I was like, dang, I never knew it has gotten this bad between black men and black women until Clubhouse. Like I've heard protect black women, but I thought that was like, black women not only saying black men don't protect us, the world.
Like the infrastructure.
But now these women are only saying black men, and I'm like, dang, I never knew. And then now black men are also saying black women ain't this. I'm like, dang.
Nah.
When did it get this bad? Like,
first and foremost, man, shout out to all my melanated queens. You know me, I love chocolate myself, personally. Yeah, I don't know where that idea is centrally coming from. I've heard it recently over the last few months, and it's really picked up steam. And really, what I want to understand is really not just black men are not protecting black women. How are we not protecting you? Like, what are the examples?
So they'll tell you. There's countless examples, everything from
I hear about the Tory Lanez and the Meg the Stallion situation, and I just feel like that's one isolated situation.
But they're saying there's so many.
No, there's other like videos of when.
Are we talking about domestic violence? Are we talking
domestic sexual
abuse?
In the whether not speaking up on their
even their boys that are like cheating and treating women like trash, not calling them out or like confronting them.
And okay, that one is a little dicey, right? It reflects you, my guy. If you're not doing right by your woman. We can have talks, and I think men, we do have talks.
Yeah, bro, you tripping? Because I'm in a situation where I'm like, bro, you tripping? So you got chill. Man, it's just we as men, we even know we're hard headed. You a grown man. I cannot force you to do anything. I can tell you you're wrong, right? And tell you tripping, but
I'm not gonna stop being your friend because of that. Because that would, I know I haven't always done things the right way, So me stop being your friend is like, where's that grace? That I probably hope somebody let me, Now, if you're out here doing R. Kelly-ish, I think it's levels, certain things like, now if you're, again, domestic violence, now we
approaching my,
you know what I'm saying? We definitely ain't doing that. But when we just talking about, you lying to or you messing with multiple women, I'd be like, yo, bro, come on, man. But it's only but so much I can do. You know what I'm saying? Like, so in that sense, wanting us to hold our brothers accountable, that's a different thing. But I think what black women may be speaking on in that sense, it may not be us as friends, but the guys they're dealing with. And but I don't think that's a black man issue. I think that's a human issue. Like humans, like, bruh, when it comes to...
another thing too I'm learning is that it's not even necessarily the guy himself. Well, I'm not saying not the guy himself, but again, we always forget that our community are the ones that are adversely affected by lack of fathers, healthy marriages. So generational trauma, right? Whether it was the grandfather stepping out on the grandmother forever, then her son was like, hey, whatever, that's what he saw. He continues it. The son sees it or whatever. He like it's not making excuses,
just breaking traditional curses.
Yeah, it's generational. People are just byproducts of. So that's another thing I think we don't really.
Yeah, and I agree with that. I mean, a lot of stuff is.
No one wants to willingly hurt anyone. It's just a byproduct of generational trauma.
Yeah, I mean, not just that, but sometimes there's a lot of people in relationships that are not ready. Like we do a lot of things we can't handle. We take certain job positions we not ready for.
Facts.
Like this is just we're humans. We're growing. We're evolving, and that's where, like I said, it's one thing if we're talking about abuse. I think abuse.
It should be zero tolerance.
You know what I'm saying? I really don't have tolerance for abuse.
Zero tolerance.
But when we talking about
So sorry to cut you off, because like we know like the abuse and you know what I mean, like violence and things. But that's like, let's go to the situation of like protecting a woman against like the guy cheating on her.
yeah,
I personally have been in situations where it's like, yo, I've sat it down and be like, yo, this what's up, because he,
you sat who?
the girl down.
Your girl?
Nah,
Or your homeboy's girl?
my because a black woman would say you're not protecting me because you knew my guy was cheating on me. And you
So my question is,
why is it my?
Yeah.
What?
Are black women sitting their black homegirls down and saying you cheating on Reflex?
Yeah, when they're
We're no longer friends? No, black women cheat.
Bro,
Nah, so here's where I'm going with that. I'm not saying I'm not gonna be friends with him. I'm gonna say, hey, check your dude, and then they go back. At that point, my hands are clean.
Nah, but let's go.
Nah, but I feel like that's overstepping the boundary.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I don't know if you saw it happen on Girlfriends too with Maya.
Yeah.
Our friend was like warning her.
So just keep your mouth shut and just keep it moving.
I think sometimes it's best to mind the business that pays you.
Because I feel like women go through it too when their homies are stripping.
We all
Like, how are they gonna? Especially when it's a good man that she's like, whatever. Like, how is she? We can't force her friend to stop.
We've had homeboys this thing. Maybe some of us, whatever. I know their homegirls ain't leave them, then stop being friends with them. So they didn't come to the homeboy or our homeboys and say, hey, your girl is cheating on you. So it's like, we don't have those expectations of the friend to come and warn us. No. Like, it's up to the person I'm dealing with to not cheat on me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they shouldn't be doing that.
We can't put the friends in that dynamic.
Position.
Now, if I know you stepping out on you, girl, like we said, we'd be like, bro, come on, man. Like I told one of my homeboys that won that match with a girl on a dating app, and I was like, bro, come on, man. She get her life together.
He had a girl?
Nah, they not. He don't even got a girl. He's single. But I know he into the smash and dash type of.
Oh, and you can kind of tell by profile who got their stuff together.
So that's in the corporate world.
So I told him, like, bro, come on, man. I know her, man. Just chill out. It's hella girls.
No, I've done that too. Where I've safeguarded some of my homegirls from my trash.
You know what I'm saying?
That's protecting them.
Yeah.
But it doesn't. To me, I'm not thinking. It's just like I already know my homeboy is trash, so I'm already. I
wouldn't even say it's trash.
Let me not say trash. Like, not serious.
Yeah.
He's still my guy, but I know.
He's not ready for that.
Yeah,
but it's not like. But the thing is,
it's a kind way of saying.
Because the thing is, he's not forcing the sex. They're both leading on, allowing their flesh to take over. And then, of course, maybe 8 or 9 times out of 10, the girl might catch feeling it,
Like, anytime one of my boys does that, he hits me up with my female friend. He said, "Oh, you're this one, your friend." I'm like, nah, bro. I just did it.
That's protecting. So let me ask about the corporate world, because I know.
And then when the homegirl asked me about my friend, I just told my boy's not serious. Like, I'm not throwing my boy under the bus, but I'm literally just trying to look out for you.
You don't know what you want.
Huh?
Be like, what do you want? It depends on what you want.
No,
if your homegirl tell you she want to smash,
oh, that's different.
Exactly.
Green light. But you know, women get past like 25 and some, but some once they get messed over enough, they're like, I don't want. Yeah. And they'll tell you. I'm like, all right, I know this is what he still wants.
I say the same sentence, whether male or female.
You feel me?
No, I say the same sentence. Hey man, go for it. If she gives you the attention, great. If she don't,
but I have some that I know that are gonna shoot it down immediately. So like, not that I'm setting them up to fail, but I'm like, I already know she's gonna shoot you down. But go for it.
See, for me,
I don't remember the last time somebody asked.
But you know what I'm talking about. You know your homegirls that are gonna shoot.
I know who's gonna turn them down. I know the ones that I really feel like protecting. I'll be like, nah. If I really feel like there's something there, then I'll put in the work. But I don't like playing matchmaker. Because
then don't put it on me.
I don't either. Which is why, like, if I happen to know both of them and I know their intentions, I'll be like,
that's different.
Bro, she looking for this. You not. Don't even go there.
Yeah.
That's it. Now, if you, I'm not gonna police them. If he decides, He's a grown man. Like, I know I tried. You know what I'm saying? I did my part.
Flex, you had a question.
Now I was gonna, because
About the corporate world.
yeah, because a lot of this times it's like men are not protecting us. It also comes down to that, especially with racial injustice right now. It's like we are out here fighting for y'all. If one of y'all get gunned down, God forbid, we're gonna be the ones creating the marches, being out there, and something happened to us. Y'all not saying nothing about it. And so, do y'all think that is fair? That's a fair assessment where it's like, like Sister Tosin, I think it's her name, for example. Like we exude the same kind of passion and energy when our sisters, fall to the system.
You mean Tony? From
Yeah. For an example, even in the corporate world, saying like a sister gets treated, a sister gets, treated, marginalized because of her skin or, her sexual, I know it's about intersectionality now, being a woman and all that stuff.
Feminist.
Bro, it's deep now. So it's like, not just relationships, but in the corporate world, racial, the whole big system. It's like, do we have the same passion for our sisters? Where it's like, if we're at a job and brother gets gunned down, they're gonna have energy. If we at a job and brother, I don't know, gets treated a certain way, she's gonna,
I think it depends on the person. Like, just for me personally, I'm pro us. So black man and black woman. I'm always gonna cape for us. Same reason when the Breonna Taylor stuff went down. I started seeing the facts. I was pissed about that the same way I was about George Floyd. You know what I'm saying? Like, I already knew what it was because she was a black woman. They were gonna try to like railroad, just kind of brush the situation under the table. Again, I can only speak for myself. Like, if it's one of us getting hurt, I'm gonna speak up. I'm not gonna,
we seen you in the news, bro. Fox 5. Nah, but I agree with him. I'm the same way. But if I'm being honest and do an honest assessment of, I guess most male energy, maybe not to the same degree that they ride for men, and I don't know why that is.
Again, that's a generational. Stuff.
It's the way we're wired, man. Because even like, let's say for example, music. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm an artist.
But with that, I would say men, when those things happen as well, like maybe it's just what it is. Because I would say men don't. It's not like men they're that much riding for the men either.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Because women just support.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly.
they're just better. They're just better at, and it's a beautiful thing about it. Like, you put out a song, you got a concert, your homegirl's gonna buy tickets and come. Your homeboys is like,
it's even like my podcast.
You know what I'm saying?
Most of our listeners are women.
We got a podcast.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all been to?
They're so loyal, bro.
Our listeners, our attendees are at least 80%
women.
Even though we made it for men primarily.
All right.
Women listen.
So it's like, what I'm saying, it's just the way they're wired. Yeah. And we just gotta as men restructure and like support.
But just generally men don't support, and I was even telling my co-host about this. It's so much harder to get men on board with our brand just because men are, I don't know what it is, they're like, men are leery of going hard for stuff.
Yeah.
But when it's sports and the things we like, we all over we cling to it. But everything else,
stick to that. Because so it's not like we have an issue with it because we will buy jerseys.
Exactly.
We will watch sports. So and even something like certain books. Like, for example, I wrote this book and a lot of women told me, yo, what's up? When you going to do the one for men? And I'm like, yeah, I would love to.
My girl asked me about that. She was like, why didn't you write a men's one first? I'm like, I don't know.
Because he ain't gonna sell Jack nothing.
I didn't want to say to her like that. I'm like, that's not the market. That's not where the money is at.
I've been trying, and so that's because I'm trying to come up with an outline. I'm writing, I'm brainstorming right now. And I'm like, but I want to speak to men.
This guy can go New York Times bestseller, and then you like, let me do a version for men. Yeah. And then it's going to mess up your whole reputation.
And I'm right now, that's where I am. Yeah. I'm trying to think of a way where I can speak a man's language.
Do a couples.
You know what I'm saying?
That way you still got that women demographic in there.
And that's crazy that we...
Yeah, keep selling this man your ideas.
Sure. It sucks that you have to do that to bring in the other demographic. Like, why can't you just go right at them? You know what I'm saying? Right to the source.
Maybe that's, you include that in there, and that'll be a marketing point.
But we say that to say, sometimes it's not that, men are not speaking or writing for women. I think it's something about the way that we bring up men young boys, that kind of prevents them from being so passionate when it comes to those things.
Bro, even being passionate about things in general, like things outside of sports. Like, for example, like now I think about it, if my son likes art and technology, I'm gonna be perfectly fine with that. And he can like sports too, because even myself, I realize like I'm multifaceted. But like you said, we're not brought up.
Yeah.
Because like I was even talking about therapists, like I'm more comfortable with myself now, knowing that I'm multifaceted, that I like sports, I like comic books, I like sneakers, like I like all of these things, and they make me who I am. Right? They don't have to be separate.
Yeah.
So let's ask the question: how can we as men change and support each other and our women better? Where is, you know what I'm saying?
Honestly, man, gotta go to therapy.
I think it starts from within. You know, we got to break a lot of generational curses that were instilled in us without us even knowing. I think a lot of times we see and we gravitate towards that, not knowing that we've absorbed that information and kept it and continue to.
You don't realize it.
You know, put out the same habits. You know, change your way of thinking, change your way of living, and that's how we can progress towards being able to support other men and other women as well, and being able to be that voice.
You want to?
I think a lot. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about this now, and it just hit me. I feel like we've kind of lost our voice in society. Black men have lost their voice in society. That's why we're getting gunned down. There's no one out here riding for us. We had a Martin Luther King. We had a Malcolm X. Who was our Malcolm X? Who's our Martin Luther?
The Ray Marcus.
Who?
Blue vest.
Yeah.
Now I was gonna ask you,
King.
what do you feel like is the one? If you could say one, like what do you feel like is the one generational curse all men have to break in order for society to move forward? Because I feel like that's like the big thing holding society back.
This idea.
We need healthier marriages and families.
I agree. That's
one.
That's the one thing. Because if you,
it's the foundation.
Yeah, like bro, if I can't, you know what I'm saying, like, and this goes back with circle. If I can't be faithful to you as a woman, that's where it starts. That's the support right there. That's the me riding for you. And as a family unit, and then you got kids. I got people to live for. I got somebody to ride for. I got people to ride for. You know what I'm saying? If I'm just like, I'm gonna mess around here, mess around there, it's all about me, and I got that ego. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like women, they understand that, and to be able to accomplish that, you gotta get a job. Or you entrepreneurial. You know what I'm saying? You got.
Yeah, I get it.
You disciplined. You know what I mean? So your mind is wired different. Because these women out here getting it, bro.
No, I agree with that in terms of fixing our family structures and dynamics, because that is the foundation for a lot of stuff. Once we have healthier homes, I mean the children will benefit from that too. Their self-esteem, their self-confidence, being self-aware, knowing who they truly are. It can help them with trying to fit in with crowds. Because a lot of times when you don't truly know yourself, you're looking for validation. You're looking for things, and you go on trying to fit in with the homeboys, and then you take on a lot of groupthink and their ideals, their values, instead of thinking for yourself. So it's like those things prevent you from wanting to join a comic club or whatever, even though you may have a little interest, but because everybody playing football or basketball, like, man,
what you gotta do.
Yeah, and we just raising a bunch of
followers.
And that's not helping us.
Do you know what's funny? If I could do high school again, I would have done like improv, like the stuff we was doing at ASA, because I was naturally funny. I would have just. I'm not saying I would have become an actor, but it was
I did not know you went to Frostburg.
Yeah,
shout out Frostburg.
That's how we met.
Yeah, that's how we met.
You went to Frostburg?
Nah, I went to UOBC and then I transferred to Bowie.
Oh, I thought you were in Greg segment.
That's what we met.
Segment, but not. This is good though. This is good. I think that's healthy. We got like 2 separate
we got good episodes.
Yeah, man. But nah, hey, listen, the shirt is dope. Y'all go copy that melanated father.
Shout out to all the melanated fathers out there. Be a difference in the community. It all starts at home.
Get the book as well, flash that book one time.
We out here, baby.
Manifesting my black queen. Is it my black queen essence or just my manifesting my queen essence?
This her copy right here. This her copy.
I saw the cover, man. I said, yo, I gotta have this.
Let me tell y'all something. And off air, I can show y'all the first cover they showed me. I said, nah. And I love, because as black women, we come in different shades. I said, nah. I want to represent for the black sisters that they don't show. Cause I said I want to see a title with a black woman. I said dark skin. They gave me this light skin. I said what? I said dark skin, dark chocolate, black. You know, chocolate. And then I ended up finding this picture myself. I said okay, use this picture, and bam.
Nice. I'm sure that licensing fee was expensive.
No, not small.
Congrats on the book, man. Got the podcast, Urban Theology.
Urban Theology, man.
Yeah,
Urban Theology _ find us on IG. You know, follow the page, man. Plug in for some.
I'm still waiting on my. You know, you've been telling me.
No, we got you. Don't worry, bro. We got something special in store for you.
Shout out to Rice and Stew. I want to let y'all know. I've known of this man for years. I think this is our second conversation.
Yep.
Our second conversation, man. This man is a good brother. I've been watching this guy for years, bro.
Man.
Years on years. Same thing with Femi. First, I met you last year.
Yeah.
But we've been doing it, you know, this DMV, man. This is very, very small.
Hopefully good things.
No, it's always good, brother. Always good, man. I appreciate y'all for coming on the Couch Talk, Table Talk edition.
Man,
Flex.
Yeah, bro.
Congratulations.
I don't usually do these things, but I didn't have to. I'm usually background.
Of course. No, we needed you, man. But shout out to all the proposed brothers out there.
Groomsman, he gonna be one of your.
You gonna put him in a spot like that?
Yeah. I'm gonna put you on the spot.
Shout out to all.
I'm still fixing my list.
That's gonna be one of the groomsmen.
If you want me my groomsman, you gotta hold on this 2K.
Hey,
like you.
I'm going to start lying for the suits.
Don't worry, him. You know, I got you.
Shout out to all the queens manifesting their essence. You know what I'm saying? Keep manifesting their essence.
Him is brother. Me and him in a group chat. They're my brothers. I'm trying to do a destination. I put in a group chat destination. This brothers went mute on me.
I answered. I told you.
Oh yeah, you did.
Well, you don't want to announce it. One of my homeboys did destination.
Well, he
Cancun.
Cancun.
Man.
That joint was lit.
We spent a brick, but it was so fun.
See what I'm saying?
It was hella fun.
Turks,
whoa!
Turks, we talks.
Bro, I was there last year.
I need to
Bro, Turks is love. I was there last year.
Turks, man.
Can I get an invite?
Bro, it's
please.
Turks.
That's another vacation.
Yeah,
that's where we are going.
Hey.
Huh? Nah, it's good. It's good.
I need an invite, bro.
Turks and Caicos. We are going next year, 2021.
Can I bring?
Come through.
Can I bring a plus one?
Bring +3.
Hey,
if you can afford it. If you can afford it. No, but this is dope, man. Appreciate y'all. Stock in the Middle Podcast. SITMpodcast.com /store. You shop the Stock in the Middle Podcast merch. /blog. You read the awesome blogs. We got family. We're gonna record his episode tomorrow. We talking about Black Queen Essence, manifesting my Black Queen Essence and Flex. Sir Capo, finish it up for us, bro.
Hey man, this your boy Sir Charles, aka Capo, man. We here. Couch Talk is back in full effect. You know, stay tuned for more and more episodes. We here.
And we out.